Good morning, learner. Welcome to Computer System Servicing NC2. Today, we are already on Module 6 of the third quarter. It focuses on OHS Standards. After completing this lesson, you should be able to: Number 1. Identify and discuss the use of personal protective equipment, or PPE. Number 2. List down and differentiate the proper tools used for installing network cables. Number 3. Appreciate the importance of using PPE and proper tools in work area. To start our lesson, let's have first our pretest. This is gauge your prior knowledge on our topic for the day. All you have to do is read its statement below carefully. Write T if the statement is true. Write F if the statement is false. I'll be giving you 5 seconds to think of your answer. Question number 1. PPE is equipment worn to limit exposure to danger, causing severe injury and infections in the workplace. The answer is true. Question number 2. PPE may also be used to guard against chemicals in the work environment, workers' application, contamination, or illness, for example, in a microchip factory. The answer is true. Question number 3. All personal protection equipment should be planned and installed securely and should be kept clean and reliable. It can fit easily, enabling the use of stock. Answer is true. Question number 4. Employers must supply their staff with personal protective equipment to ensure the proper use if engineering, job procedures, and administrative controls are not practicable or do not provide adequate protection. Answer is true. Last question. It is necessary to encourage students and teachers to use personal protective equipment during their time in the laboratory. The answer is true. Before we proceed with our topic, let's have first a recap of our past discussion. In the previous module, we have learned how to install network cables. We are made aware that properly mounted Ethernet network cable eliminates downtime and facilitates continuous data flow. Link current your data networks and network devices in your facility, such as routers, modems, adapters, whatever thing needs to link. You also learn to plan your network cable installation, how to choose your Ethernet wiring, and effective wire management system. With this, you can now properly install network cable. This module tackles about OHS Standards, where you will know about PPE and types of tools used for installing network cables. Let's start our lesson. Personal protective equipment. commonly referred to as PPE, is equipment worn to limit exposure to dangers causing severe injury and infections in the workplace. Action with chemical, radiological, physical, electrical, mechanical, or other workplace hazards can result in certain injuries and illnesses. PPE may also be used to guard against chemicals in the work environment, workers' application, contamination, or illness. For example, in a Microsoft factory, it is necessary to encourage students and teachers to use personal protective equipment during their time in the laboratory. All personal protection equipment should be planned and installed securely and should be kept clean and reliable. It can fit easily, enabling the use of staff. If the personal protective device does not work properly, the distinction between being protected securely or exposed dangerously will be made. Employers are also expected to train each employee to use personal protection equipment to understand what sort is required, how to put it on, change, wear, and take it off properly. The equipment shortcomings, proper care, maintenance, usable life, and recycling of the services. Personal protective equipment. Goggles. A large spectacle with shields around the edge to protect the eyes from pollen, excessive glare, wind, and others. Rubber sole shoes. A special type of shoes used to resist electrical shock, both for waterproofing and insulating purposes. Apron. A fabric worn as a cloth cover over the front of the body. Face mask. A mask shield to avoid the inhalation or ingestion of particles and other contaminants. Gloves. For each finger used for hand defense, the protecting material has a different shape. Anti-static wrist strap. It is an anti-static tool that is used to firmly ground the person operating on very sensitive electronic devices to avoid the accumulation of static electricity that can lead to ESD in their body. Anti-static door mat is an anti-static system that protects the person or piece of equipment from an electrostatic discharge, such as PC. Types of tools used for installing network cables. Punch-down tool can also be referred to as crony tool. It is a hand tool used to link the wires to one of the following ones inside an Ethernet cable. Wire stripper, a hand tool to remove the protective cover from an Ethernet cable to reveal the inner wire. Screwdriver set, handheld devices to mount and remove fasteners or screws and rely on the operator's capabilities to provide precise force. When using the screwdriver, handle when turning clockwise or anti-clockwise. Crimping tool, like a pair of pliers except by deforming one or sometimes both of them in such a way that it allows them to hold each other. Two pieces of metal are used to combine. LAN cable tester, a tool used to measure a specific form of cable for both strength and connectivity. This module talks about the use of personal protective equipment, PPE, and different proper tools used for installing network cables. In addition, network cables installation involves a few basic tools to enable you both easily and effectively to complete the job. Some tools are required such as screen tools to mount an RJ45 connector to the end of an Ethernet cable, while others may not be necessary, but they are extremely useful and you find yourself struggling to complete the installation without one. From the points mentioned above, answer the following question. Would you be able to make use of this knowledge obtained in this module? In what scenario would it be? And what are the challenges you encountered in learning this module? For our valuing, read and answer the following questions carefully in 2 to 3 sentences each number. Question number 1. What do you think are the importance of learning the OHS standards? How will you use the knowledge you acquired about OHS standards? And cite a situation in which you can apply the knowledge of understanding of OHS standards. And for your task today, kindly answer worksheet number 6. That's for today. Happy learning!